Okay, so we have the same picture as the previous question on the video. So to go over it quickly again, 2 add 2 add 2 add 2 equals 8. We've got 4 groups of 2. So 4 groups of 2 equals 8. Now, what's important with multiplication is that actually we can make another multiplication sum from this. Basically, all we have to do is swap these two numbers, and it will give us the same answer. So 4 groups of 2 can also be 2 groups of 4. Now, if we were to look at that using these pictures, we would then have to think about, right, well, these are 4 groups, we need to make 2 groups of 4. So if we put a circle around these two dies here, that would be 1 group, that would be 2 groups, and actually we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in each of those groups. This question, we don't have any pictorial sort of resources to help us, so we are just looking at this here. Now, we've got 5, add 5, add 5, add 5, add 5, add 5. Now, if we were to put that into looking at groups, okay, we need to think of that number 5 as a group. So we have 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups. We've got 6 groups of 5. And if we swap those numbers round, we've got 5 groups of 6. Now that would mean that it is different. Okay. So when looking at this 5 groups of 6, try not to think about that repeated addition there. Next question we're looking at, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Remember, these are all groups. So that's 1 group of 3, 2 groups of 3, 3 groups of 3, 4 groups of 3. So 4 groups of 3 means that we would have 4 times 3. And you ignore this repeated addition now. We just focus on this multiplication sentence. And if we swap those numbers round, we also get 3 times 4. These will give you the same number. So some questions will ask you to write more than one number sentence for example, an array or a picture. So you need to think about, well, for example, if we had a picture of 4 groups of 3 balls, we could do 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. We could also do 4 groups of 3. And we could also have another sentence, because all we'd have to do is swap the numbers round, 3 groups of 4. Can you have a go at question 3 on the worksheet, please?